Hello world, you're watching Exponential Tech. This is the place to be if you're into technologies that have an exponential impact on your daily life, your wallet, and the world. Exponential Tech covers AI, crypto, as well as investing. Today I want to talk about the Bank of Japan meeting that occurred earlier today. I'll then discuss some interesting activity occurring in the crypto space. There's news that HTC and Litecoin are partnering up, and Bitmain is considering an IPO, perhaps in Hong Kong. Let's first get on to the story about the Bank of Japan, where they first announced a few hours ago that they'll be continuing with their post-financial crisis era stimulus policies. This includes maintaining their extremely low interest rates for an extended period. Some analysts have forecasted this to be around about 2020 to 2021. And these interest rate policies include setting the average interest rate of the 10-year Japanese government bond to be around about 0%. The Bank of Japan is a major variable to consider when investing in global markets, especially tech stocks. However, the BOJ, that is the Bank of Japan meeting, which occurred a few hours ago, was especially important. And this was because there were reports that suggested the BOJ would follow the USA's Federal Reserve, that is the USA's central bank, and move away from quantitative easing policies such as setting low interest rates and migrate towards quantitative tightening. If this were to occur, this would have massive implications for the global markets, including tech stocks. And some analysts even think that crypto would also be affected too. So what type of effects would it have? Would migration to quantitative tightening have on tech stocks? Well, it could suppress price growth because people would not be able to borrow cheaply from, say, Japan and invest in the USA. This is known as the carry trade. I personally think crypto will be unaffected, as it is still a very small market right now. It's mainly driven by retail investors who tend to be agnostic to bond rates. Therefore, any changes to monetary policy from major governments such as the USA, the EU, and Japan will likely not influence crypto price action significantly. Events such as these are really important for your portfolio. Hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss out on content that discusses such events. Let's move on to the news that Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, is joining the HTC development team as an advisor. For those that are unaware, HTC is a major Taiwanese consumer electronics company and makes a range of products, including mobile phones. From what I've heard and read, it seems like HTC is making major headways and investments in the crypto technologies, blockchain technologies more widely known. For example, the phone will also have capabilities to support decentralized apps, also known as dApps. One example is that future HTC handsets will be able to support the CryptoKitties application. Can you imagine how useful it is if your phone can run normal apps as well as dApps without significant user effort? HTC is not as big as other phone manufacturers such as Apple and Samsung. However, this move could push these other major players in the consumer electronic space to build blockchain compatible phones too. What does this mean for price action? Well, if more people can access these dApps, such as CryptoKitties, without significant effort, this will translate to more usage, which then translates to more people requiring Ethereum. Therefore, as the demand for Ether goes up, the price will have to go up because there's limited supply. I'll be keeping my eye out on further developments in this space. Hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss out. Let's move on to the next story, which is that Bitmain have announced that it wants to IPO. So first of all, who or what is Bitmain? Well, Bitmain is a private Chinese company that manufactures the most famous mining equipment, the ASIC. This miner is the most efficient in terms of power usage for mining Bitcoins. And because it's the most efficient, it's the most popular because electricity is the biggest cost for Bitcoin miners. And indeed, the majority of Bitcoin mining farms use this hardware. So much so that it has a monopoly in the market. Bitmain has been the subject of criticism because of this fact. And yes, it is ironic that the majority of this decentralized network hardware are produced by this one entity. In the first quarter of this year, Bitmain announced profits of $1 billion US. And profits for this year are at around 2 to 3 billion US dollars. Guys, this company is a major player, absolute major player, producing exponential profits. It now seems like the company wants to IPO primarily because it wants to enable its earliest investors, which includes Sequoia Capital in San Francisco, to cash out. It's unknown when this will occur, but when this news comes out, you'll definitely hear about it from this channel. Hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss out. Let's take a look at the crypto markets. We haven't done so yesterday, so let's have a look today. As you can see, it's all red at the moment, and there's not really much to report. There's been a lot of sideways action occurring, so not much activity. I think the market is now in consolidation, and we will start to see some activity perhaps in the next month. It's still the summer holidays in the Western world, so a lot of people are not really active, and therefore volumes are still very low, as you can tell from this column here. Rest assured, you'll be kept up to date on market news and market movements in forthcoming videos. Right guys, that's it for me. If you like this episode, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. Also, sign up for the alerts so you don't miss out. As soon as the videos are uploaded, you'll be notified on your phone and on your browsers. I'm going to be dropping a lot more content that will impact your trading and investing decisions in technology. Also, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comment section below. I work for you, so if you want me to cover something in particular, just let me know. For now, guys, have a fantastic day. It's me, Chris, signing off. Bye-bye.